Alright, what's up guys? Today, finally, we are taking a look at the Koenigsegg Agera R. Oh yeah, finally. So let me get out of the way the settings. Pretty much is the same thing that you had in my last video, which are everything is turned off except for the collisions. That means no settings, no upgrades, no assist, and one flashback. I think I don't remember exactly, but I think it's that's it. So yeah, those are the settings. Now let's talk about this car. Oh, the Agera R. I think this is the I don't know. Oh wait. I was about to say it's the hardest car to drive in the game, but I'm not sure about that. But it's for sure the hardest car to control in the hypercars. This is the hardest because there are a lot of stuff you need to follow in order for you to drive this car without doing mistakes, and and still, still getting fast in the on the track. So the first thing you need to know about this car is that you do not, at any point in time, you do not want to slide with this car, like even slightly. You do not want to do that. Because if you start sliding, you will probably start drifting, and if you drift with this car, 99%, well, not 99%, but 95% of the time you're going to spin. With this car, oh man, you do not want to slide even slightly. You really don't want to. So that's the first thing you need to know with this car. Second thing is, in order for you to avoid the sliding, you need to be extremely, but really extremely gentle when you turn. Extremely. Oh man, because if you turn like just hard with this car, it's over. It's over. So those two things are together. You do not want to turn too hard to avoid the slide and to avoid losing the control of the car. So those are the first two things in this car. The second thing is the braking. Yeah, you also want to brake like right there. This is the same technique I was using with the Bugatti, which is braking multiple times. That's what I use with this car most of the time. So the braking, your braking has to be in point, because if you come too fast before a corner, if you miss your line, it's over. Because if you miss your line and you try to turn too hard, bam, you're going to lose the control of the car. It's over. So you need to control your speed when getting in a corner. And the third thing is you do not want to panic with this car. You do not want to panic with this car, because when you already know how to control the car, you pretty much know how or where you can do mistakes. So if maybe you missed if you missed your braking point, you want to know that you missed it, and you want to know what's going to happen. Because if you don't, and if you try to correct your line too hard, or you do something wrong, it's over. Because with this car, you do not, well, this car doesn't allow a lot of mistakes. It allows some, but really few mistakes. You do not want to do mistakes with this car at all. At all. So yeah, let me see what else. I think those are the principal rules for this car. Yeah, so the first thing is that you do not want to slide. The second thing You do not want to turn hard. You really want to be really extremely gentle. The third thing is that you do not want to panic. And something else. Between the second gear and the third gear, you really want to be extremely careful, especially when you get out of the corner, or most of the time when you're turning and you are between the second and the third gear. You really want to be extremely careful, because with this car, between the second and the third, it's extremely violent, extremely. So if you do a mistake, bam, you're gonna spin directly, like you're gonna spin. So between the third and the second and the third gear, you need to be careful. You're going to see me, if you listen carefully to the sound of the car, most of the time when I get outside and then when I'm still on an angle, I will get to the second gear, and before I get to the third gear, I'm going to slow down and I'm going to wait that the car is straight before, you know, getting on the third gear again. So that's how I do with this car. So yeah, this car is really fast, extremely fast. She doesn't have a crazy acceleration, but the max speed is well, I don't think the max speed is that much. I don't remember exactly. Oh, it is actually. I don't remember, but this car is extremely fast, really fast. So yeah, you do not want to do big mistakes with this one at all. So now that's done, we still have three races, and as you see, I'm still racing against Sveni, just like I told you in my last video. This was the second lobby that I did, and we were driving the same car, the same exact car. The only difference was that I had my own car and he had the loan car, you know. That's the only difference. But other than that, we were driving the same car. And you saw in the first race, when he overtake, I couldn't catch up. You know, I couldn't catch up at all. He was really fast. I was really impressed. So yeah, let's see this, my friends. Braking multiple times, like I told you. Now, if you decide that you are already you already know the car, you can play with it a little bit in the corners, just like I did in that last corner. I slide a little bit, like I was actually a little bit drifting, you know. You can do that, but only and only when you are getting used to the car, not before, because if you try something too crazy, it's over. This car doesn't allow mistakes, just like I told you, at all. So yeah, and he overtaked. And pretty much when this guy overtakes me, I already know I'm not going to catch up at all. So yeah. Oh, I forgot something. The look of the car. So the Agera R, the front looks good to me. The front looks good. The back looks okay. I'm not yeah, the back looks okay, but the side, the car from the side, it's horrible. I don't like it from the side. I really do not like this car from the side at all. So front good, side horrible, and back cool, I'll say. So yeah, I didn't, for the customization on this car, I didn't do crazy stuff. Just like with the with the P1. Oh my god, that's my favorite car in this. The P1, just like with the P1, I just put one. Oh, look at this slide. Ah, I missed it. I was trying to drift there, but it's kind of hard with this car, especially if you're driving with the automatic. With the manual, I don't know. Maybe it's possible, but with the automatic, no. And I'm out of the track. Just like I told you, when you do a mistake, you need to know you're going to do a mistake, and you need to stay calm. Because if you try too hard not to get out of the track, you're gonna spin. That's for sure. You know. So yeah. Now after this video, I have one idea for the next video, but that's gonna take a long time. I already did that with Dirt 3, and I think I'm still going to do that with this game. But for that, if I don't know if I'm going to do that with the hypercars, because I want to do that. These are the cars that I want to drive right now. I don't want to drive other cars, because most of the time now when I try to play this, or at least last week, because this week I haven't played this game. I don't think so. Maybe Monday only, but after that, no. But yeah, but most of the time when I get online, I see touring car class C lobbies a lot. I don't know why people are driving that. Oh, well, the system in this game, you know, just like I told you, with things that are expensive, not everybody drives the hypercars, so I can understand that. Stupid online mechanics. I really don't like what they did with the online. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I have an idea for a pretty interesting video, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that with the hypercars. Because first thing is that, like I told you, when I create my lobby, people don't join. So I don't see how I'm going to do that. Maybe I'm going to choose another discipline, maybe touring car, class B or class A. No, class B is more fun. Yeah, class B, maybe. I'll see. And he already overtaked. So yeah, I don't know what to say right now. Maybe I'm going to come and do some comments on these. We still have what, one race? This is the third one. Yeah, we still have one. Nice. Interesting part, braking, and I missed it. Yeah. No penalty? Huh. Surprising. Extremely. Yeah, I like that front, like just like I told you. And with the lighting, is the best view on this track. The front view with this car. Like, oh, okay, I know what I'm going to do. Since this is already the third, oh, I completely missed that corner. Because I don't have the sound of the video when I'm doing this commentary, so I can't really hear, you know, what I told you about the second and the third gear. I can't really hear it from here. Let's see. Second gear. Nah, because I was thinking about a good example. Because what I do, just like I told you earlier, is between the second and the third gear, depending on the corner, I just before the car gets to the third gear, I release the acceleration, and then I wait until, you know, the car is slightly in a straight angle to, you know, put the gas again. If you listen carefully to the sound of the car, maybe you noticed, especially in the next track. Whew. So final track. This is the long version of Autosport Raceway. I really like this track. Especially for the long line, getting in the oval turn and then going down again on the inside track. Like the first corners after the start line. I really like those. But they're kind of tricky also with this car. You need to be careful, because just like I told you, if you turn too hard with this car, it's over. So you need to manage the speeds and how you're turning and all that. And there it is. Yeah, I missed it a little bit. And just like I told you, I didn't try to get back too hard, because if you try to do that, it's over. It's over. Yeah. All right. Pressure, pressure. Oh man. Getting on inside, nope. Didn't do a mistake right there. He didn't do the mistake right there. Slow, yeah, completely missed that one. Completely. Ooh, I almost touched the wall. Almost. Yeah, just a little bit of sliding, a little bit of drifting. I really like it. I really like that. Can't wait to get back with my B1. Oh, like, I'm telling you, if I can do the video that I'm planning on this, it's gonna be very interesting to watch. Extremely. But I'm not really optimistic for that one. I'm really not. Because if I can't get like 4 players with these settings, I don't know how I'm going to do for the video that I planned. I don't know. I'll see. What? Really? Huh. Nice. This is better. Better than the first time that I took that corner. Final lap. Uh-oh. This time I touched the wall. Yep, I damaged a little bit the car, unfortunately. Yeah, oh, and also you do not want, just like the Bugatti, you do not want to brake when you're turning. You don't want to do that at all. You want to brake before turning most of the time. Especially when you come with a really high speed, you do not want to brake and turn. That's a really bad idea. I wanted to drift right there, I think, because the way I was getting in the corner, that was drifting. I really like to do that with the P1. That's why I love the P1. Like I said, I can't wait to get back on this. Oh man, I can't wait. Completely missed that one. Find the corners. Drifting. That's too much. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for these series of videos on the hypercars. Hope you guys enjoyed. I may do the same thing for other games. I don't know. I'll see. So that's gonna be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and as always, God bless you guys. Bye bye.